Yeah.
The district Redbud, one of the special things I like is it becomes family. I've become really acquainted and friends with a lot of these staff members. You get to know them, we go out, we have events together, we have special things like tailgating together. It just becomes family, and that's what I really like about it.
We have so many diverse teachers here as far as how they teach and what they teach, and it's really neat to want to try new ideas because you have lots of support from each other. If you just want to share a new idea, someone's always willing to take that idea from you or even help you improve it. There's just so much knowledge in our building that anything you want or need, someone in the building can help you out.
The best part of being a parent is definitely the open communication between the teachers and the parents.
So our district has been very progressive in trying to get what we do out to the public. So we have been really good at pushing out with Twitter and Facebook and showing the community what's actually happening in our classrooms and in our buildings.
We receive daily announcements. The teachers use certain apps where they're updating us on what the children are learning and specific activities that they're involved in. And then we also receive a weekly recap of both the grade school and the high school of what the children are involved in all week.
Redbud is very unique in the fact that it's a small town district, but yet we have so many veteran and new teachers that are doing progressive things. Our district is trying new things, so even though we still have that small town feel, we're keeping up with the bigger districts in our area.
The student body here is large enough that we have the opportunity to afford many different courses. There's foreign language, there's weightliftings, there's all kinds of opportunities to do things that outside of just the core courses. But also the student body is small enough that we get to know many of the students by name.
You know, walking through the hallways, everyone's friendly, welcoming, always willing to help out each other. The same goes to the district and the leadership and the teachers. And their involvement with the students as well.
It feels like a humble place to be. Like, there's no negative vibes. Most of the people are pretty nice here. I've never met a teacher that I haven't been able to talk to or ask questions about, and it's good to have the feeling that you're always able to talk to teachers.
They get to be, and to my opinion, they're my kids. And when they get to know you, they take that opportunity to come to you. They feel like this is a home to them. We are, in some regards, we're their parents away from home.
Redbud is very unique in the fact that we still have all the extras that a lot of schools have had to cut. We have band, music, computer, STEM classes, library, PE. We have aides that help us in our classroom. We have special ed departments. We have special ed aides. There's so many things that Redbud still has for students that a lot of districts no longer are able to provide.
The town of Redbud is a unique community because it's quaint enough that when you go out, the locals know who you are, they call you by name.
You can still leave occasionally with your doors unlocked, your kids can play in the backyard, you can go for a walk at night. There's a lot of community activities to do in town.
One that comes to mind now in this season of the holidays is the beautification committee.
We look like a Norman Rockwell picture at Christmas time. We have tons of restaurants and places to go.
And you can just kind of hang out and be part of the community that maybe in a larger town you get lost in, but Redbud you do not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's contest between the Redbud Musketeers and the Chester Yellow Jackets. Coming to you live from Musketeer Field. Bob Zipfel here with Chris Mehring on the Southern Illinois Sports Report, the SISR Sports Network, part of Oak 9 Productions. Chris, we come into tonight's game, the Cahokia Conference matchup. Chester comes in with a record of 5-2 overall, 3-1 in the conference. And the Musketeers are 4-3 overall with a 3-1 record in the conference.
Yeah, I expect to see a big game. It's must-win for both these teams, really, here with the playoff picture coming up here soon, closing out here, getting closer to the end of the year. It's a must-win for both teams, and I expect a pretty hard-fought battle.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be a tough battle tonight. The Chester Yellow Jackets have wins over TC Co-op, Freeburg in overtime, Sparta, Westland, and Carlisle, with losses to DuQuoin and St. Teresa. The Musketeers have wins over Perryville, Sparta, Westland, and Dupo, with losses to Roxana, Breese Central, and Carlisle in overtime. So two pretty evenly matched teams as far as record-wise.
I'd like to welcome everybody.
Yeah, evenly matched. Looking at them both warm up. Manpower-wise, pretty evenly matched that way. Both have about the same number of players, it looks like, or close to it. Chester brings a busload of seniors in tonight after going over their roster. I've heard nothing but good things about the Chester squad this in preparation for this week, and I think Redbud's going to have their hands full. And in turn, Chester's going to have their hands full with a full force of Musketeers here this evening. Everyone's here, everybody's healthy, no COVID issues here tonight, so full teams both ways going to be going at each other.
Yeah, and good mention on the seniors. I did neglect to mention that tonight is senior night, so last home game for all the Musketeer seniors, football players and the cheerleaders. So, Chris, we finally have some football weather. We've had 80 degrees, sunshine, dry weather. Tonight, it's 56 degrees. Winds out of northwest at 16 mile an hour. We've had over about 1.5 inches of rain, so it could be some interesting conditions tonight.
It could be interesting, yeah. And I think the rain, if anything, here kind of helped this field out a little bit. The dry weather we've had has been, it's like concrete, so it makes it a little bit softer, makes your cuts a little bit easier, makes tackling and being tackled a lot better. So playing conditions, I think, are well. It's a perfect temperature for the athletes tonight, both ways. You stay fresh. Cramping isn't as big of an issue.
Right.
So I expect a good, well-fought football game.
Yeah, and with the weather conditions, it's going to depend on the offensive attacks. If it's going to be an aerial attack by either side tonight, it could be a little interesting with that wind gusting the way it is.
Yeah, a cool night and big gusty winds coming around. Watching these warm-ups, both teams are airing the ball out early in preparation, I think, for these kind of conditions. Good-looking squads on both sides of the ball. The offensives have been working. The quarterbacks are getting warmed up, and looks like they're ready to play ball.
That they are. And the Redbud Musketeer High School Marching Band is coming in onto the field, getting ready for the national anthem and the school song. So we'll see what tonight's going to bring. Chester comes in with a pretty haughty expectations.
Yeah, they do. They're wanting they're hungry right now. They're wanting to walk out of here with a win tonight. They got a big front offensively and defensively. Got to watch a little bit of film and stuff on them here, and key to Redbud's offensive game tonight has got to be getting past that first line, getting into the second line, getting into the linebackers, and making them guys do some work in the backfield. So they're going to have their hands full there, but I kind of see them sticking with a lot of those same kind of little lead plays and stuff that we've seen work so well last week, and sending Big Devin Hall down through the hole and opening some things up for our running game and making it all progress evenly throughout the evening.
You know, engine number 44 is quite the load once he gets that thing rolling.
Yeah, he is. And, I seen it a little bit last week, too. He's hungry. He wants to get yards. He wants to have those big games. And he's doing a fantastic job in the role he's in right now and opening it up. And it's football's a team effort, man, across the board. So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen here.
Okay, great. Appreciate all that update, Chris. We'll be back in just a few minutes. We're going to have the national anthem being played here, so we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or, at the very least, progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Just had the national anthem, getting ready to play the school song. So it is senior night. Musketeers have a few seniors on the roster this year. Looks like about, 4, Chris?
Yeah, I believe so. 4 or 5, yeah.
About 4 or 5 on the roster.
Big night for them young men.
Big night. They've put in 4 long, hard years. Shouldn't say long, but 4 hard years playing football here under Coach Lucht and the squad, and a fitting night for them to go off for their final evening.
Yeah, and
on a home field.
And, they're gonna have that little bit of extra fire in them this week too. It's kind of a reality setting in here a little bit. It's the last big night they're gonna have here. I mean, besides what the playoff picture could look like, but it's their last home game, regular season, and they're gonna want to put it on show here. They're gonna want to play hard, and they're gonna want to remember this game for a long time to come. So they're a little extra fired up tonight and ready to play a good hard game and come out here with a win.
Yeah, they need to come out with a little fire because the Chester squad, as we mentioned earlier, looks pretty stout, and we'll see how the Musketeers decide to play the defense. I mean, normally they're doing the 3-4 to 3-5.
Yeah, Redbud tonight defensively, I see a lot of them sticking with that 3-5 defense they've been running. We've seen a lot of this year. I see a lot of spread offense coming out of Chester, so that's the perfect defense to run against that spread offense. So to put a lot of the responsibility in our linebackers' hands tonight. Stop that zone read they like to run out of the backfield. Stay good, positive, play good, positive, disciplined football, and we can come out of here with a win tonight.
Yeah, it's going to take a total team effort tonight. It's going to be a very tough game. The rest of the Musketeers, starting lineup was just announced. The offense and the rest of the squad is coming out. And it's going to be a very interesting game tonight.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It looks like there's plenty of fire in them out there tonight, so I'm really looking forward to it. The weather's kind of got a few fans scared away here this evening, but with it being televised here on the SISR network and the fans that are here, I'm expecting a big game.
Yeah, they've been spoiled all year long with the 80-degree-plus weather and sitting out here in shorts and T-shirts, but tonight's going to take a little bit more gear.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the winter coats have come out for this evening's contest, and there's still a few sitting on them cold bleachers, but they're excited and they're here and ready to watch a good game.
That they are. As we mentioned, it is senior night here at Musketeer Field. We've got about 2.5 minutes to go before the kickoff. School song is now being played, so you have your seniors out there at the field holding the Musketeer flag. It's like they should be doing the coin toss soon. The officials have gathered, and it looks like they'll be getting the captains together pretty soon.
Yeah, a little over 2 minutes here yet to go before the kickoff. So, kissing babies and shaking hands out there, and taking the last few pictures before this home opener or before this season season home stand, I guess, comes to an end.
Yep.
I can get it out one of these days.
Well, that's why you work hard all day.
That's right.
You know. So the school song is still going on. The players have finished their photos for senior night. Officials have gathered around the 40-yard line. So we'll be ready for football soon.
Great job, band and cheerleaders on the school song.
Ready to get this contest underway. A little bit of jitters here, starting out, and every game, no matter how deep you get into the season, you need to get that first kickoff done. You need to get that first play out of the way and get in your groove a little bit, and get back to just playing good, hard-nosed Redbud football.
Yeah, and we mentioned it earlier, it's going to take a full team effort tonight. O-line's got to play strong. They got to hold off their blocks, open up the holes for the running game and for the passing game. And the D-line and the outside backers are really going to have to penetrate, and the outside backers are going to have to do a lot of containment.
Yeah, that's the truth. And I've heard a lot of good things about this Chester defensive line. So I kind of expect to see some sealing of the edges there a little bit, and maybe trying to pull it outside a little bit more tonight than we've kind of seen. But kind of look for a lot of that lead running and those lead plays that we've been looking forward to, and that have been working very well for us.
So it looks like we missed the coin toss, but the Musketeers will be kicking off. The Musketeers will be defending the west goal. Number 30, Lane Brockmeyer, tees it up. Left-footed kicker. Chester Yellow Jackets come off from the sideline to set up for their kick return. And we are getting ready to start senior night here at Musketeer Field. Again, this is Bob Zipfel and Chris Mehring here with the SISR, the Southern Illinois Sports Report Network, belonging to Oak 9 Productions. So the Musketeers are set to kick off. Yellow Jackets have 2 players deep. And here we go. The game's on the way. Kicks off, bounces, rolls around, picked up by number 1 for the Jackets. Breaks a couple tackles. Jordan Meredith fielded the kick. Had about 10-yard return there, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Looks like the ball is going to be on their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of tonight's game, I think, is trying to keep the ball out of his hands. He's a heck of an athlete. If he gets outside, he's going to be gone. He's fast, he's quick, he's good on his feet, he's good size for his ability and his position. So expect to see him getting a lot of carries tonight. Redbud's going to have to figure out a way to shut him down.
So Chester comes out, shotgun formation, 3 receivers right, handoff given to Meredith, goes around their left end. Nice gain, brought down by the Musketeer secondary. Number 6 for the Musketeers, Easton Lucht. But the result of the play is a nice gain for the Yellow Jackets and a 1st and 10. Ball is now in Musketeer country on the Musketeer 47-yard line. First and 10 Jackets.
Going to need a lot of step up, a lot of big play tonight from our dog outside linebackers out there to be able to conceal those edges.
Shotgun formation. Ball is given to number 22 for the Jackets. Breaks a couple tackles.
Number 22 is the ball carrier.
Freddie Alvarez was the ball
Freddie
carrier.
Alvarez.
Looks like he gained about 8 yards on that play.
Yeah, I see our defensive line right now. We're sticking with the 3-5 there. They're playing a little more heads up. They're trying to take away that middle run game, but looks like it's a couple bounces outside there, and they're able to pick up some decent yardage.
So it's 2nd down and 2 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 40-yard line. Meredith in motion, gets the handoff, sweeps around the outside, gets hit by the Musketeer secondary. Not much of a gain there. Looks like he may have got a yard, maybe 2. Officials are looking at it.
Yeah, great play there by Tevin Hall coming all the way across
And
the
it is
field.
a 3rd down.
Able to step up there to the line of scrimmage and make a good tackle, big tackle.
That was a big defensive play. So it's 3rd and 1 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 38-yard line. 10:34 left here to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers right, 2 left. I formation shotgun. Man in motion. The ball is given to the tailback. Number 40, big hole. Isaac Janney, the ball carrier.
Just tripped up there by Luck, too. He had green grass in front of him, but Luck was able to get a hand in there and then bring it to the ground.
So the result of that play is a 1st down for the Jackets. It's be 1st and 10, ball on the Musketeer 26-yard line. So the clock continues to run with 10:17 left to go here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, I'd like to see these backers here step up a little bit and try to take this run game away. Meet them a little more heads on there at the line of scrimmage.
So shotgun formation, man in motion. Ball's faked in, given to the tailback. Number 3, Jared Landros.
Number 71, Ian Stafford, there on the tackle, met him at the line of scrimmage, but unfortunately not till he gained about 4 yards on the play, 3 to 4 yards on the play.
Correction, that was Kelkoff, the ball carrier. Sorry about that. Gain of about 4 yards. We'll call it 3. 2nd down now and 7 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 22-yard line. 2 receivers right, 3 receivers left. Man in motion, shotgun formation. No, false. There's a flag before the snap. The call's going to be false start against the Jackets. So that's a little help for the defense.
Those are the breaks we're going to need to capitalize on here this evening, especially this drive. They're moving the ball well right now. If we can catch them playing a little bit of sloppy football and be able to capitalize on that, Redbud will be fine.
So it moves the ball back 5 yards. It's 2nd down, 2nd and 12. Ball on the Musketeer, looks like it's the 27-yard line. Clock runs, 9:23 left to go here in the quarter number 1. 1 receiver right, 1 left. Back split, shotgun formation. Ball's given to number 22 for the Jackets. Freddie Alvarez. Deeks one Musketeer and tried to get outside, but couldn't quite turn the corner.
Yeah, he did a good job. Our dog backer right out there, he's got to go out for coverage, and he stepped up across the line, tried to turn him in a little bit, bounced it out a little bit further, and if we can keep these guys running east and west instead of north and south, we'll be okay.
Yeah, we want them to go sideways, not up and down the field. So a few yards to gain on that play. 3rd down now for the Jackets, 3rd and 9. Ball on the Musketeer 25-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left, 1 in motion. Ball's given to the motion back of number 1, Meredith. Runs around the outside, breaks a couple tackles, still running. Forced out of bounds by the Musketeers by number 33, Nick Gantner. But a big run by the Jackets.
Yeah, talk about yardage after contact there. He stepped up, hit his defender head on, and was able to come up with some big yardage after contact. So I'm going to have to go low on that guy right there. He's a heck of a ball carrier. He can move. He keeps his legs moving. So defensively, we're going to have to go low, take his feet out, and find a way to stop him.
And so we went from 3rd and long to 1st and goal. Ball on the Musketeer 4-yard line. 1 receiver right. Tight end split left. Man in motion. Ball's given to Meredith. Runs up the middle. Hit by the Musketeer front line. Meredith does fall forward. Looks like got about a yard or 2.
Yeah, that's I like to see that from our defensive line there. That's that heads-up defense, from guard to guard over the nose. That was a basic pinch play on the defensive line right there that took away the entire middle run. So great job there defensively by the Musketeers.
So we got about 3 yards on that play, so it's going to be 2nd down now for the Jackets. 2nd and goal. Ball at the Musketeer 1-yard line. 2 receivers right, 2 left. 1 receiver's in motion. Ball's given to Kelkoff. Hit hard by the Musketeer front line. No, looks like he did not get in. It's going to bring up a third down now for the Jackets.
Still short. Great job there. You know, our defensive line went low, made a good front, and our backers were able to step up and stuff them there with just a short gain and bring up a 3rd and goal here.
So that's correct. It's 3rd and goal. Ball at the Musketeer 1-yard line. 7:31 left to go here in quarter number 1. Play comes in from the sidelines. Chester breaks the huddle, comes to the line.
If you're Redbud here, you're watching that same little sweep play that's been working so well for him here off this left edge of the man in motion.
So quarterback is under center, 2 split backs. Oh, hit hard by the Musketeer front line. Oh, good defensive stand there by the Musketeers.
Defensive stop. That's what you like to see if you're a defensive coordinator. The backer stepped up, hit hard there at the line of scrimmage, and actually for a little bit of a loss to bring up a fourth and goal from the 1-yard line now.
Yeah, Kelkoff was the ball carrier, and he may have lost about a half a yard on that play, so it's now 4th down for the Jackets, 4th and goal.
I'm really surprised by that play call there. You know, so close. They hadn't stuck with that little bit of sweep as they come in here now and we
empty
run spread and empty backfield.
Oh, whistle blown. Looks like there's going to be a timeout called on field by the Jackets with 6:39 left to go here in quarter number 1. The Jackets have the ball 1st and goal at the Musketeer 1-yard line, but the score is the Chester Yellow Jackets 0 and your Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back in a few minutes. Close at it. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. After the timeout, it's 1st and goal for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 1-yard line. Ethan Stumpy's in shotgun formation. Handoff is given to the back, and he's in for a touchdown for the Jackets.
Yeah, nice little drawn-up play right there. If it was anything more than a half yard, I don't think it would have been so successful, but was able to have a good fake there and be able to punch it in for a touchdown.
So the Jackets have the first to draw blood, in for the extra point attempt. Jared Landros in for the extra point. Out of hold of Dylan Kelkoff. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up, and it's good. So with 6:34 left to go here in the first quarter, it's the Chester Yellow Jackets 7, the Redbud Musketeers 0.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it, May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
And we're back from commercial break. The Jackets are getting ready to kick off to the Musketeers. Musketeers have 2 players deep, 1 player semi-deep.
See if we can't do something here on the special team side of the ball and come up with a big return and give our offense some decent field position.
So Jackets are set to kick. And there's an onside kick. Fielded by the front. Good play by the Musketeer front line. Fielded that onside kick clean.
Dylan Miniman there on the pickup. Way to fall on the ball. That's an intimidating play to make.
Yes, it is.
Especially for a lot of the frontline guys that don't get a lot of hands-on with the ball, you know. So way to fall on it there. Let it bounce off your chest and give that Redbud that good field position we just asked for.
Yeah, he did a great job. He cradled it, didn't try to do anything crazy with it. So Musketeers break the huddle. It's going to be 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball on their own 49-yard line. Lucht under center. Ball's given to Gantner. Hit hard by the front line of the Jackets. Not much room there. Maybe a yard, half a yard maybe.
Yeah. Defensively, there we're gonna our offensive linemen are gonna have their hands full there tonight to be able to open that hole up and get the ball to their secondary. So that's something we're gonna have to work on through play calling and coaching this evening to be able to progress the ball down the field.
Yeah, it looks like the Jackets are playing with a 4-man front line. Musketeers come out from the huddle, Lucht under center, I formation, Hall the fullback, Gantner tailback, one receiver left. Pitch to Gantner, runs right, following engine number 44 around the corner.
Gantner, the ball carrier.
Nice gain by the Musketeers by Gantner. Looks like he picked up about 4 yards.
By 26, Aiden Johnny.
They'll bring up now a third down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Ball on the Jackets, 46-yard line. Boy, Gantner really followed Hall through that hole.
Yeah, he did, and that's why we got the yardage we had. But he hit his defender head on right there. Was able to fall forward for a few extra yards, so worked out well.
Shotgun formation for the Musketeers. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Luck back to pass. Passes out to the flat. Caught. Pass is completed. Battling. Kicking. Making room.
Pass is complete.
Pass is completed. Number 12 for the Musketeers. Great play. Pass is completed, and it's a first down. Musketeers.
Great call there by the Musketeers right there. You know, I was thinking a little bit of some more run game in that scenario with just about 5 yards to go, and they were able to offensively, and our offensive line did a great job right there, giving Easton Lucht a little bit of time to throw the ball and make a read.
Yeah, great play. So come back out, Lucht under center. High formation, ball's given to Gantner. He's following engine 44 again. Breaks some tackles. Big hole for the Musketeers for Gantner. Looks like he might have another first down.
Real close right there. I see the clock continues to run. Is it going to be enough is the question. And it looks like it is.
They already signaled move the
Great
chains.
run. I love seeing that number 33. I like seeing the back of his jersey heading towards the end
I
zone.
do too.
Great carry there.
I never want to see his face mask. I just want to see the back of his helmet.
Right. 29.
So 1st and 10 Musketeers. Ball at the Jackets 29-yard line. 4:40 left to go here in quarter number 1. Lucht under center. Single back of Hall. Given to Hall at the middle. Let that big engine carry it up the middle.
Took a host of them to bring him down to the ground, too, didn't he? Stood up a couple guys right there, and it took a group of gang tackling by Chester to bring him down to the ground.
A gain of 3 yards for Hall. Brings up a second down for the Musketeers, 2nd and 7. Ball on the Jackets' 25-yard line.
Great carry there by the Musketeer fullback. You know, that's his man-on-man right there. Let's see who's tougher, and let's just run at him and see what you can get. Nice carry.
I'd like to see him about a couple of yards back for them and really get a head of steam hitting that line. The Musketeers break the huddle. Lucht in shotgun formation. One tailback split left. Lucht keeps the ball. Runs around the left side. Nobody. The hole's open. A good stiff arm. Dragged down by the shirt tail. Good run by Easton Lucht.
We got us a ball game here right now.
We do have a ball game.
What I am seeing out of the play calling and offensively by the Musketeers. They're doing a fantastic job getting the ball outside, making the play fake at the read, sucking down the middle linebackers, and getting yardage.
Great call by the offense, and a first down Musketeers. 1st and 10, ball in the Jackets' 14-yard line. Lucht under center, I formation. One receiver right, one left. Hand off to Gantner. He's looking for a hole. Still looking, fighting, turning them legs. The whole team's pushing the pile. And it looks like maybe no gain on that play.
Yeah, it's taking the entire Chester defense right now to kind of stand up and stop the run game, the run combo we have now between Hall and Gantner.
So no gain on that play for Gantner. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Musketeers. Ball on the Jackets' 14-yard line. 3 minutes left to go in Q1.
I see some more of that spread and play action fake as he goes in motion here, but I can see him sending a man in motion here and running a little play action fake around the outside.
Lucht in shotgun, empty backfield. Puts a man in motion. Pitch is given to number 80, Evan Dressel, and the Jackets defense sniffed that play out.
Yeah, you know, that play should have been read kind of right there by Lucht. His read on any handoff out of that spread formation is the defensive end play side. So you got to see him make that turn right there, and that he can either pitch the ball to that little shovel pass like he just did out front, or keep it around the left side.
Yep.
So that's kind of a misread right there by our quarterback.
So a loss of 3 yards on that play brings up a 3rd down now for the Musketeers, 3rd and 13. Ball on the Jackets' 20-yard line. 2:13 left to go here in quarter 1. Lucht in shotgun formation. One back. Looks to the right, passes completed to Dressel. Oh, ball's knocked loose. Thought he had it, but he got hit hard and the ball popped out.
Yeah, he was out there wide open, but just couldn't see it in, unfortunately.
Pass was intended for Evan Dressel, so stops the clock with 2:04. Now 4th down for the Musketeers, 4th and 13. Ball still on the Jackets' 20-yard line.
Kind of see some more of that trying to pass the ball down the field. Our wide receivers have had pretty much success so far getting open down the field. So I look to see a little bit more of that here.
So Lucht in shotgun formation. One back behind him. Lucht back to pass. Looks. Tucks it. Tries to come up in the pocket. And he was swallowed up by the Jackets defense.
Yeah, tough way to turn the ball over right there with a sack and for a loss. But this is, it's early yet in this game, and Redbud coaching staff and the players alone, they're trying to get this Chester defense figured out right now and seeing what's going to work, what's going to click. And I like the fact that we're going with our passing game here right now. If our offensive line can step up and give us just a little bit more time to make a right read, things could have been differently there.
So that was a 4th down play for the Musketeers. They turned over and down. It's Jackets ball, 1st and 10. Ball is given to number 26 for the Jackets.
26 of all carriers.
Alden Janney.
Schwarzkopf in there on the tackle. Way to step up and make a play for a loss.
Good play by the Musketeer defense. You're right, Chris. About a 2-yard loss there. Brings up now a 2nd down, 2nd and 12, pardon me. Looks like the ball is on the Jackets' 21-yard line.
Great job there by young Lucas Schwarzkopf to step up and make a play and for a loss of yards.
So Stumpy in shotgun formation, man in motion, fake to him. Stumpy keeps the ball, makes one man miss, two man miss, runs around the side and is tackled, but there is a little yellow penalty flag on the field.
That can make all the difference in these kind of games right here.
So Stumpy had a good run, but flag came in just as he got close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a holding call against Chester.
Holding call against the Jackets, so the Musketeers will definitely take that. It's be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it's going to move the ball back pretty far for the Jackets.
Yeah, defensively right now, your defensive linebacker coaches, you're going in and punching the ball. You're looking for a strip right here to get the ball back deep in their zone. So a big stop defensively coming up here for Redbud.
So 2nd and 12 for the Jackets.
Coming in tight. A little bit of power I formation.
Yep, looks like they are in a power I formation. You have one receiver. Looks like we may be spotting the ball. Moving the ball back further yet.
Yeah, I think they marked it off 5, and it was a 10-yarder.
I think they might have marked it from the line of scrimmage instead of spotted a foul. So now it's really long for the Jackets. Still 2nd down. We'll call it 2nd and 20. Stumpy back to pass. Southpaw. Looks. Pass is completed in the middle of the field. Not much there. Oh, a couple broken tackles.
Man, and one of them was Big Devin Hall right there, and that's not something you see him do very often, just miss a tackle.
Meredith caught that pass and actually broke a couple arm tackles is what happened. There's just no body wrap up.
Yeah, brings up a long 3rd down now
very
for the
long
Jackets.
3rd. Call it 3rd and 20. Ball at the Jackets' 13-yard line.
Big defensive stand right now here for Redbud. Play good, smart, disciplined football. Let's do our jobs. Let's conceal the edges. Watch the ball. Watch the pass down the field, obviously, right now. So DBs play a little bit of heads-up, down and distant football. Don't let anything get behind you.
So shotgun formation. Stumpy's back to pass. Looking. Throws deep down the middle. He's got a man out there. Pass is complete. Meredith caught that pass about 1 yard, 2 yards past the 1st down marker.
Man, and I don't know how he came back so fast. I seen some hands flying around right there and some guys going for the ball, but it was a good break there for Chester, and unfortunately brings up a 1st down there and in a long 3rd down situation.
That was a very long 3rd down, and Musketeers were looking at a stop there and possibly Chester punting the ball, but nice pitch and catch by the Jackets gives them a 1st down, 1st and 10.
That far downfield right there, it's hard to not let your eyes get too big and go for the ball and watch your man. So unfortunate there for Redbud.
So shotgun formation for the Jackets. 2 tailbacks. Ball's given to number 26. Janney. Not much room there. Looks like maybe a yard. Yeah, about a yard gain on that play. Brings up a 2nd down and 9 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 36-yard line. As the clock ticks down, close to the end of the quarter, number 1. And that is the end of quarter one. With the score, the Chester Yellow Jackets 7 and your Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back in a few minutes.
My name is Tom Castell, and I am a family nurse practitioner at Redbud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
Hey, welcome back to Musketeer Field. It's quarter number 2, getting ready to start play. Jackets football, 2nd and 9, ball on their own 36-yard line. Shotgun formation, one back. Ball's given to Meredith. Big hole. Oh, and he hurdles him. It's Musketeer, and a penalty flag is thrown. Meredith hurdled Dressel there.
Interested to see what this penalty is here. It happened right at the hurdle location.
Yeah, it did. I don't know what that could possibly be. But we'll find out here shortly here. Officials are discussing it. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see anything wrong with the play. It's right down here from the sideline. Musketeers' sideline was kind of in the way there.
It was a great job of hurling the tackler. Still waiting for the official call. Officials are still discussing it. Meeting of the minds.
Looks like it is against Chester.
Personal foul. Personal foul to call against the Jackets. I don't know what happened because that was thrown right at the spot of the hurdle.
Yeah, and it was a spot foul right there, obviously. So it's 15 yards from the spot of the foul, which ends up just bringing a few yard loss there for the Jackets.
That was a hurdling penalty. Just informed that was.
So the foul is you cannot hurdle, apparently in high school football. So that was the personal foul call, was not curling but hurdling. So
yeah, unfortunate there for Chester after a nice carry. So brings up a 2nd and about 11 now.
2nd 11, ball at their own 34-yard line, shotgun formation, split backs. Ball's given to the back on the right side. Another big hole for the Jackets.
22 to ball carrier.
Ball carries number 22, Freddie Alvarez.
Nice job there by Logan Cathol to step up and make a play, but unfortunately not until they were able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, 2nd and 11 and about a 12-yard run, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball still on in their own territory, ball on their 46-yard line. I know it's early in the game, but it seems like our defense has been on the field a lot.
Yeah, in that first quarter, let me tell you, all this run games we've been seeing, that first quarter flew by. So,
shotgun formation, Meredith in motion. Oh, mix up in the backfield.
Kind of a busted play.
Busted play. The quarterback keeps the ball. Stumpy keeps the ball. He was looking to his right side to hand off, and the back was on his left. So, but even though it was a busted play, he still got a yard out of that play.
Yeah, he did. Nice heads-up football there by the young man to make a little bit of something happen there and come through the line of scrimmage. I would like to see our defensive backers right now, our Mike linebackers and our outside linebackers right here, be stepping and filling those holes a little bit better.
So 2nd down and 9 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 47-yard line. Shotgun formation, one back. Stumpy's back to pass, looks right, throws it long down the field. He's got a man out there, and pass is overthrown. Pass is intended for Cooper Egemar. Musketeers had that pretty well blanketed.
Yeah, they did, and I like the pass rush right there. Nice aggressive play, and it's enough to even lose a helmet in that ordeal. So nice pass rush. It was a good effort there, and the coverage down the field there too. Not too bad. They're reading the ball well right now, and stick with your man. Kind of running a little cover one. I've seen out of this a little bit, running a little man-on-man defense.
So it's third down now for the Jackets, 3rd and 9. Ball in their own 47-yard line. Shotgun formation, three receivers right. Now man in motion. Meredith in motion. Ball is given to Meredith. As he cuts back the opposite way he came from. Slips one tackle, slips another tackle. Still rumbling.
Meredith, the ball carrier.
And it looks like he got pretty close to the first down marker.
Yeah, defensively there, what I just saw in that play, it looks like Redbud's trying to mirror him a little bit and send a man on him every play. But it obviously isn't affecting him too much right there with a big carry. What was that, about 6-8 yards right there?
Yeah, that was a nice
to
run.
bring up a 4th and 1. So huge stand right now for Redbud.
So 4th down, 4th and 1. Ball is in Musketeer country. The Redbud 45-yard line. Chester breaks the huddle. Stumpy's in shotgun with one back to his left. Gives the ball to Meredith. Breaks through a hole right in the middle of the line. Rumbles and stumbles and gets a first down for the Jackets.
Yeah, Logan Cathell there right there. He had one man to beat, and Logan Cathell was able to step up and make a tackle and prevent any further damage.
So it was a 4th and 1 and a big run by the Jackets. It makes it a first down now, so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 32-yard line. 9:42 left to go here in quarter number 2. Stumpy's in shotgun formation. Empty backfield. Man in motion. Given to the motion man. Fake the reverse. The Musketeers broke that reverse up.
Just tripped up right there by number 33 Gantner. Number 33 Gantner. So nice play. Way to step up and make a play for a loss.
Yeah, Alvarez was the ball carrier, and I think that play was designed to be a reverse because there's another player coming back wanting the ball, and Gantner just blew it up.
Yeah, he did. Stepped up, made a huge play right there for a loss of about 4 yards.
So it's a loss of 3 yards, so it's 2nd and 13 for the Jackets. Ball in their own 36-yard line. Chester breaks the huddle. Stumpy in shotgun formation. Single back, eye back. 3 receivers left, 2 right. 1 receiver in motion. Stumpy's back to pass. Throws it to the right. Pass is completed.
Stump's pass is completed.
Looks like it was completed to Cooper Egemar. Result of the play is a first down for the Jackets.
It is the first down for the Yellow Jackets.
This will be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. The ball is on the Musketeer 20-yard line. 8:45 left to go here in the second quarter. Jackets break the huddle. 1 receiver left. 1 receiver wide right. Ball's given to Meredith. Slips 1 tackle. Still running. Goes to the outside.
Meredith, the ball carrier.
And a nice gain by the Jacket tailback. Gets the ball down deep in Musketeer territory. It's going to be first down. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal.
Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Looks like the ball might be on the Musketeer 2-yard line.
Great run right there. You know, he was. You're not going to arm tackle that young man. You got to put your shoulder into him, drive him to the ground, and take his feet away from him. Broke a couple arm tackles right there and picked up a nice gain.
Chester had 1 player come in from the bench late. Stumpy's in shotgun formation, one man in motion. Looks back to pass, passes over the middle. Oh,
Great
nice
coverage.
play by the Musketeer defense.
Great coverage. And, you know, he was a little bit behind on his coverage right there, but was able to dive and get a hand on the ball and knock it away to prevent a touchdown.
Yeah, laid out, stuck that left paw out there, and knocked that ball down.
Yep,
so
great heads-up defense.
Stops the clock with 8:05 to go in second quarter. Still second down for the Jackets. It's 2nd and goal, ball at the Musketeer 2-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline.
I see him kind of running here that little motion sweep play again, like they like to do, but they go double tight on the right side. So
double tight right, single back left. Ball's given to Meredith. Not much room there. Musketeer defensive line stood strong.
Our outside linebacker really stepped up and was able to make a play, and looked like it was enough to give him a couple-yard loss there, or a short loss, I should say.
Yeah, that was a big play by the defense. It's 3rd down now for the Jackets. 3rd and goal. Looks like the ball might be about maybe the 3-yard line. So loss of a yard on that play. 3rd and goal, ball at the Musketeer 3. One receiver left, double tights right. Shotgun formation, one back, split left. Back goes in motion. Stumpy keeps the ball, is looking back to pass, throws it, lobs it into the end zone. Ball's up for grabs, and it is caught by the Jackets.
Yeah, just threw up a jump ball right there. You know, there was about three people that went up for it, and he was able to just put his hands on it and come down for the touchdown.
Well, Mr. Eggermeyer is 6'3", so I guess he threw it to the highest point and said, "Jump ball, go get it, big
go
man."
get it, buddy." Yeah, nice little play call there across the middle by Chester.
So Landros in for the extra point attempt for the Jackets. Kick is up, and it's good. So it's 7 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. It's the Chester Yellow Jackets 14 and your Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back to Musketeer Field. Bob Zippel, Chris Merring here in the Southern Illinois Sports Report, the SISR Network, part of Oak 9 Productions. The Chester Yellow Jackets are set to kick off.
Yeah, onside kick here the last time, so you know, got to kind of be prepared for it here again with time ticking away in the second quarter.
So Landros set to kick off for the Jackets. We'll see if they try the onside kick or try to boom it deep. And it looks like they kicked it long. Oh, line drive kick fielded clean by the Musketeers. Rambling up the left side, breaks one tackle, slips another one. Looks like he's brought down on the left sideline.
Nice little return there. Pick up 6 to 8 yards after the carry. So nice job. Nice carry back. Able to get out of bounds and give the Musketeers some decent field position.
Yeah, nice job by Evan Dressel fielding that line drive kick. That ball could hit the ground and bounced over his head and could have been a peck of trouble, but he did a great job corralling that and got a little return. It's Musketeer football, 1st and 10, ball on their own 37-yard line. Lucht under center, I formation. Man in motion. Ball's given to Gantner, hitting the backfield.
Yeah, brought down from the backside there, off the backside of the play. So that's a tough one to take. You usually kind of can count those kind of defenders off on that kind of a play to the right side, but a little bit slow to develop right there, and unfortunately tackled for a loss.
Yeah, it looked like the hole was there, but like you said, it was a little slow to develop, and the Chester Yellow Jacket player from the far right side cut through and grabbed him by the legs and knocked him down, so it's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. Lucht under center, I formation. Ball's pitched to Dressel, who's in motion, still running, breaks to the side, goes to the left sideline, knocked out of bounds by the Jackets, but a great run by Dressel.
Great run. Was that about a 12-yard, 14, well, hell, maybe even 15-yard pickup right there?
That was a big,
down.
big play. Result of that play looks like it's a Musketeer first down, but they haven't moved the chains yet. I don't see a flag. Oh, there is a flag. Holding against the Musketeers. Flag's on the far side of the field. Must have came in late. Bad break for the Musketeers.
Yeah, that's tough off a nice big carry right there, but sometimes there's a reason those carries go as far as they do. So we'll come back and scoot back a little bit further and try it again here and bring up a long 2nd and 17.
So the 10-yard penalty comes from the spotted a foul, which thank goodness it doesn't come from the line of scrimmage because we were already in 2nd and long. So it's still 2nd and long, but it's 2nd and 17 where it could be 2nd and 22. So Lucht shotgun, keeps the ball himself, runs straight up the middle, follows his tailback and his fullback. Looks like he gained about 2-3 yards.
Yeah, they're going to be throwing the ball here now, I think, a little bit and kind of roll out here on our side of the field. And they're getting a lot of pressure right now on the Musketeer left side of the ball. The defensive linemen are able to stand our O-line straight up right there and come around that backside. So I kind of look to see Lucht roll out here to this right side and try to make a short little hot route down here past the first down marker here near the sideline.
So it's 3rd and 14 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Lucht in shotgun formation. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
As they send a blitz.
And the blitz is coming. Lucht does roll out to the right, as you called, Chris. Breaks a couple tackles, still has the ball. And a late flag comes in right at the end. Could be possibly a face mask.
Could be. I seen his head jerk right there. Obviously unintentional, it looked like to me, but
we'll see what the officials call. Lucht did get a few positive yards. Bring up a long 4th down for the Musketeers, but we'll see what the penalty brings. Personal foul against the Jackets. Didn't signify face mask or anything, but just a personal foul.
Right, personal foul. That's going to be a big break for Redbud. I know that will give us enough for a first down right there, but what I would like to see is Lucht stick with his rollout there a little bit more. He had 2 guys open downfield.
That he did,
as the DBs pulled up to make a play. So I'd like to see him stick with that rollout just a little bit longer and be able to throw the ball. So
with the gain and the penalty, it gives the Musketeers a first down, 1st and 10. Ball is in Jacket territory on the Chester 45-yard line. Officials have not yet signified time to play yet. Making sure to spot balls placed correctly.
It's like a player's got.
It's like a player's got a equipment malfunction, has to leave the game. So Chester's got to bring a sub in. Here he comes.
This is where we're going to, if you're a Redbud right now, let's pick on this right side. The starter just left the game. We've been pretty productive on the right side right here. Let's seal this edge, and let's run a little lead play around around our right side, I should say.
So Lucht under center. Single tailback. Ball is given to Gantner, but a big push by the Chester front line. Kelkoff, the defender for the Jackets, just messed that play up.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with that one right there. We got a sub in here on our right side of the ball. You got to pick on that a little bit, send a man in motion, run that lead around the edge we've had so much success on so far.
So a loss of 3 yards on that play, 2nd and 13 for the Musketeers. The ball is on the Jackets' 49-yard line. Lucht is in shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 2 left, single back, I formation. Back stays into the block, passes out to the side, intended for number 12 for the Musketeers, is incomplete.
Just missed him too off the fingertips right there, and I'd like to see him have another half second to be able to set and throw the ball. He, Lucht can throw. He's got a good arm on him. He's got good vision down the field. It's hard to throw off your back foot like that under pressure constantly. So if he can get another half second to a second out of that and be able to set his feet and make a good throw, that turns out a lot differently.
So 3rd and 13 for the Musketeers. Lucht in shotgun formation, single back, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Lucht fakes the pass. Tries to run up the middle, and the Chester defensive line is just not going to bite into that fake.
No, they're not having anything to do with it. They're coming through with ease right now, and I seen try to throw make a play action pass right there to slow them up a little bit and open something up, but unfortunately didn't come out working.
No, so that brings up a 4th and long for the Musketeers, 4th and 16. Looks like we're going to punt. Easton Lucht is set to kick for the Musketeers.
If you're Chester right here, you're watching this fake.
Yeah, and you have Meredith is deep for the Jackets. And the kick is away. It's end-over-end kick. Good Musketeer bounce, and it comes to a stop. Picked up by number 20 for the Musketeers, Trace Wagner. So thought maybe that kick might get a little more bounces, but didn't work out that way for the Musketeers.
Yeah, again with the pressure by the Chester defensive line right there, they were all over him. Almost got a hand on it right there. If they didn't get a little bit, anyways. So gonna have to figure out a way to shut them down. Their on their defensive front.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 32-yard line. 3:49 to go here in the first half. Stumpy in shotgun formation. Back split left. Given to the back. Looks like it's Meredith. It's a little jump stop to the left and hit by the Musketeer linebackers. It's like a gain of about 3 yards. We'll call it 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 34-yard line as the clock continues to run. 3:26 to go here in the second quarter.
Boy, this game really feels like it's flying by, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going real fast. Not much stoppage. So Stumpy, shotgun formation, man in motion. Fake to the man in motion. Stumpy keeps the ball, pitches it late.
Pass.
Hitting the backfield by the Musketeers. Breaks that tackle.
Eric Gander again stepping up and causing a little confusion and able to slow him down just a bump by and to let number 17 Freeze step up and bring him down to the ground and bring up a long third down for Chester.
So you're right, Chris. That's 3rd and long, 3rd and 6 for the Jackets. Ball is on their own 35-yard line. Clock continues to run. 2:41, 2:40 left to go here in second quarter.
Yeah, as we go empty backfield right now, I see him sending a man in motion, and we just watch that screen on the right side.
Comes the man in motion. Looks like they're going to give it to him. Ball's given to
Hand it off
Meredith.
to him.
Sees the hole open up, cuts it back in, but it holds. That hole closed quickly.
Yes, it did very quickly, and he tried to cut it back inside towards our backers, and they were able to step up and make a big play right there for a short gain to bring up about a 4th and 3.
4th and 3 for the Jackets. The Musketeers need a big defensive stand. So Jackets break the huddle. Stumpy's in shotgun. It looks like they're in punt formation. Here's where you got to watch out for the fake, Chris.
Yeah, I agree completely. Let's put some pressure there on their front line and not let anything get outside of us. Watch it.
Oh, he's thinking about it. Nope. Ooh, nice kick. Nice high kick. Fair catch called by the Musketeers.
Great job there with the fair catch, and to be able to look that in, that's a nerve-wracking play to make when you're standing back there and be able to look that in with a couple men standing right in front of you. That's a nerve-wracking catch to make, but hugely beneficial.
Yeah, that ball looked like it had not much of a spiral. Looked like a knuckleball up there.
Yeah, right. And that could roll another 10 or 15 yards if you don't catch it. So great job there, and great decision by the young man to call a fair catch and see it in and make a good catch.
So 1:45 to go here in the second quarter. It's Musketeer football, 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
Redbud's going to have to start airing the ball out here down the field, slow this clock down a little bit, and get things rolling back in our favor.
So Lucht and shotgun looks left. Ball is batted down by a big rush by the Chester front line.
I would like to see him roll a little bit more out of that pocket, get away from that big Chester defensive line, and roll out here, draw them DBs back up a little bit, and make some plays here towards the sideline, get out of bounds and stop the clock.
That stops the clock. 1:43 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 30-yard line. Luck comes in from the sideline with the play.
Redbud does have all 3 timeouts left.
They do. We'll see how we manage the clock. So Luck and shotgun. Takes the snap. Ball's tipped again at the line of scrimmage. Pass is intended for number 12.
You know, that's a drill that just gets drilled, pun intended, into their heads as defensive linemen. Yelling pass for one, letting your DBs know the ball's coming, and getting your hands in the air. You know, if you take a 6-foot-tall man and stick his hands up in the air, you know he comes real big, real fast. So for Luck to be able to get on his toes and get the ball over top of him, he just hasn't been real successful at it so far.
Yeah, it's been 2 passes knocked on the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10 now for the Musketeers. Luck and shotgun, 2 receivers left, two right. He looks left, nothing there. He rolls out to the right, still looking. Throws the ball. Oh, pass is incomplete. Almost caught that one.
Almost caught. Probably should have been caught just a little bit high. He was kind of running for his life right there, being chased down by 2 or 3 guys in the back. But that's exactly what I want to see out of the offense personally. You know, let's roll out. Let's make them chase us. Yep. Let's draw them ZBs out. You see how it opened them wide up on the sideline right there. So probably a pass that should have been caught, but
it gave the play a chance to develop.
Yes, exactly. To let our wide receivers run their routes.
So Musketeers are going to kick. It's 4th down, 4th and 10. Luck set to kick. Looks like Meredith is deep. Another end-over-end kick. And the ball looked like it landed in a mud puddle. It just stopped dead.
Yeah, it did. He's just getting so much pressure there up front, doesn't have a lot of time to even get it away.
No, he doesn't have any time to get the kick
Not
off.
the best to kick there, with it only going about maybe 15 yards before it rolled out of bounds. But I'd say the wind and the weather and the cold ball and feet, right now, that may have had something to do with it.
So it's Chester football, 1st and 10, 1:29 left to go here in the second quarter. Ball's on the Musketeer 45-yard line. Stumpy in shotgun formation. Single back. Back to pass. He's looking down, looking left, looks long downfield. Airs it up in the air. A jump ball. Pass is incomplete. Good play by the Musketeer secondary.
Great job right there just to get in front of him. And it's going to be tough going up for a jump ball against him. He's a pretty tall guy. He's got a lot of reach. He's got a pretty good vertical right there. But to get in front of him, go up for the ball at the same time and cause some havoc to create an incomplete pass.
One glaring thing there is that Stumpy has all night to throw. There's not any pressure coming from our defense yet to rush the play. So breaks the huddle. 3 receivers left. Man in motion. Stumpy with the ball. Gives it to the man in motion. Good block by the Jackets. Gets pushed out of bounds. Number 22, the ball carrier for the Jackets, was Freddie Alvarez.
Knocked out of bounds by number 80, Dressel.
Looks like it's going to be right at a 10-yard play. And they are going to give it to him as a first down, 10 yards on that play.
Yeah, 10 yards, ran out of bounds, stopped the clock, 1:16 left. They're doing a great job here. Chester's doing a great job here right now, managing the clock and moving the ball.
1:16 to go here in the second quarter. Stumpy in shotgun formation. Takes a snap, steps back a couple steps. He's looking long again. Airs the ball up high. Passes a little short. Oh, broken up by the Musketeers. Almost picked off.
I got to say, for the lack of pressure that we're putting on the quarterback right now in his passing game, our DBs are doing a fantastic job doing their jobs down the field and making their reads and staying in front of the receivers and breaking the pass up.
So that stops the clock at 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 for the Jackets. Ball at the Musketeer 35-yard line.
Yeah, watch another little motion sweep right here. They've had success with it.
Meredith in motion. Fakes to Meredith, gives to the tailback. Runs into his own man.
Number 40, Johnny.
Janney was the ball carrier. Looks like he gained about 4 yards on that play.
Sam Easter. Going to be 3rd down.
Clock continues to run. 53 seconds to go. Chester's not calling a timeout. They break the huddle. 48 seconds, 47 seconds. 3rd and 6. Ball on the Musketeer 31-yard line. Stumpy, shotgun formation, man in motion is given to the motion man.
Come around the short side of the field.
Comes on the short side of the field. Number 26 is the ball carrier. Janney.
Brought down there by number 23, Logan Cathell again.
And a timeout called by the Chester Yellow Jackets with 34.3 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Score being Chester Yellow Jackets 14, Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back in a few minutes. And welcome back to Musketeer Field. Coming back from the timeout called by the Chester Yellow Jackets. 34.3 seconds to go here in the second quarter.
Yeah, Chester's only got one timeout left. They had to call one early in the first quarter there on a kind of a miscommunication, and
that's right.
And just
that's
that
right.
one. So
it's 1st and 10, ball on the Redbud 21-yard line. Stumpy in shotgun formation, single back. Stumpy's back to pass, looking. Rolls to his right, still looking, throws it over the middle of the field. Oh, pass is incomplete. Intended for number 40, Janney.
We had 3 guys right there, but it almost looked like that pass was just dropped.
I think it hit him in a bad spot.
Yeah, it could have been.
Right in the hands.
Yeah, it probably should have been caught there, but we had 3 defenders there on the ball. Looks like the quarterback's just kind of throwing it up right now, hoping for something to happen. I got to see a turnover coming out of one of those passes.
St. Jude's just kind of being floated up there, so it's 27 seconds left to go, 2nd and 10. Ball on the Musketeer 23-yard line. Stumping shotgun, Meredith in motion. Single back, stays in the block. He's looking. Throws it down the far right sideline to Meredith's way. Meredith goes up and makes the catch. Touchdown for the Jackets.
For a Yellow Jacket touchdown.
Stumpy laid that ball out there very well and let Meredith just run right underneath that.
Yeah, he did. Hit him in stride, and Lucht kind of went up backwards right there to throw a hand up to break it up, but probably should have stayed with his man just a step or two longer before jumping for the ball right there. And that's one of the hardest things to do as a DB is to try to break up a pass instead of see one in. You think big right there out of the gate.
So Landeros in for the extra point attempt for the Jackets. Ball's down, kick is up, and it's good. So with 20 seconds left to go here in the second quarter, it's the Chester Yellow Jackets 21 and your Redbud Musketeers 0. And welcome back to Musketeer Field, SISR Sports Network, part of Oak 9 Productions. Bob Ziffel, Chris Mehring here with 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Jackets are set to kick off. Chase Lucht and Dressel are deep for the Musketeers.
Let's get something going here for our special teams. Let's come up with a big return down the sideline, and let's see if we can't punch one in here before the half.
Let's hope we don't have an onside kick and they try to score again.
Squibbed it up the middle.
Squib kick up the middle, still bouncing around, not picked up yet. Chase Lucht picks it up, and no return on the play. He's going to be down right on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, good call there by Chester. You know, they do them squib kicks like that. Gets clock running a little bit faster and makes you make a move to be able to pick up the ball and try to do something with it. And you never know down the field. And luckily we were able to pick it up still and not create any unnecessary turnovers. So 1st and 10 here now for the Musketeers from 20-yard line.
Lucht under center, I formation. Looks like they might just run the clock out. Ball's given to Gantner.
33 Gantner, ball carrier.
Not much there in the middle of the field. Ran the ball straight up the gut. Tried to follow engine number 44. Clock continues to run down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and that is the end of the first half. And the score, the Chester Yellow Jackets 21, the Redbud Musketeers 0.
Redbud Industries is a third-generation company located in Redbud, Illinois. It is a fast-paced, innovative company recognized worldwide as an industry leader in coil processing.
The really neat thing about working at Redbud Industries is the way that it impacts so many people's daily lives. We are building equipment that slits steel, cuts steel into pieces, and is then provided to original equipment manufacturers. So really, on a daily basis, you could be interacting with some form of steel that has been cut from a machine that we've built. It's really neat stuff.
My favorite part about working at Redbud Industries is the family atmosphere. From the competitive wages to the excellent insurance and benefits, all the way down to the team building events. They just make me and my wife and my children feel right at home.
I feel like I can come to management if I have an issue. I feel like I can present my ideas and feel like I'm being heard and see those ideas either come to fruition or at the very least progress be made.
I think the team here at Redbud Industries is top of the line. I've worked several other places and they just don't compare to the group of people here at Redbud.
You can genuinely see that everybody wants the company to excel.
There's always someone there to help me. I can look on my left or my right, and if the guy next to me can't help me, he will go to the next guy, and someone's there to help me out.
I feel so blessed to have been able to find something so close to home. The community itself, everyone is really involved, and it's a great place to live and work.
They recognize the potential in everyone and put you where you fit best.
If you're interested in a lifelong career at Redbud Industries, please go to our website for more information or to apply.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Hey, welcome back to Musketeer Field, SISR Sports Network, part of Oak 9 Productions. Bob Ziffel and Chris Mehring back here. And Chris, it was a little tough first half for the Musketeers.
Yeah, it was right there, and you know we can play with Chester. I think you know make a few adjustments here at half, come out firing right here first thing, and try to put the ball in the end zone. I want to see. I would personally, you know, I'm not passing judgment one way or another how anything's going, but you know, as a fan sitting here watching the game, I would like to see Lucht roll a little bit more to that outside corner, like we've had some success doing. Stick to some more of that same spread offense. You know, there's so many blocking schemes you can run out of that, and to be able to crash a guy down and run a floater out or a cross route across the middle and use the defense to their disadvantage.
Use their aggressiveness against them.
Exactly. I think we can come up with some positive yardage and be able to punch the ball in the end zone here a few times and get back in this thing. Defensively, I mean, our pass rush has lacked. He's got all the time in the world to stand back there and pass the ball, and which is okay. Is we've got coverage downfield. We've got guys on the ball. We've got guys doing their jobs as defenders. But you know, something that they always teach you as a DB, as anyone defending a pass, is you never let the offensive guy, the wide receiver, get behind
you. You're right.
You know, you want to be the guy coming over the top to make a play. You want to be the guy that if he does catch it, to be able to step up there and make a tackle. I think we make a few of those smaller adjustments right there, and we're looking at a different ball game right now. I think that's a big message across the board at this halftime break from the coaches.
You know, you're right, because it seems like Chester quarterback just throws that ball up long and just lofts it out there. We're there. We're jumping up for it. But the receivers 2 to 3 yards past us.
Yeah,
you can't jump high enough to make up for that distance.
Exactly, and you know you can't jump high enough when he's behind you. Or you're already a step behind the gun. Okay,
right. Yep.
So you know if we make a few of them small minor adjustments, I just think we've got a little bit different ball game on our hands right now. Trailing 21-0 right now at halftime. A very quick half. In my eyes. Not a lot of penalties. Some personal foul penalties that helped us out tremendously. But unfortunately, Chester's been able to come back and still capitalize and get first downs, even starting behind the gun there.
So. Third and long, fourth and long, and they've been able to get that first down. And you know, a penalty I've never seen before was that hurdling call.
I know, and I don't know if that's a new thing. If it's not, I really didn't know that was a rule. It seems fair and legal to me, but a big break there by Redbud. You know that Chester hasn't had a whole lot of penalties. Maybe 5 total, 4 total, 4 total maybe. Which you know, if you're Chester, you're thinking that's a bunch, but you know it's not really helping us out as much as it has had in the previous weeks. So.
Yeah, and basically, offensively, for both sides, it's been a turnover-free game.
Yeah.
Everything's just been on downs and punts. There has been no fumbles, no interceptions.
I would like to see Redbud, too, mix up that snap count a little bit more offensively. Chester's defensive line is playing very aggressively. So you got to use all those small things to your advantage. Get the yards you can get, you know, whenever you can get them, and I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah, and varying that snap count will slow that line down, because you bark that first hit, they're going to jump.
Yeah, right. And they're getting great penetration in the backfield, and not so much great penetration, but they're taking 2 or 3 of our offensive linemen with them when they go.
Yes, they are.
So I'd like to, like I said, stick with that little bit of rolling right and left there. Keep their linebackers a little bit more on their toe. They're playing that classic 4-3 defense, keeping 7 guys in the box all the time to try to take our pass threat away. Our pass game's there. We just need to give Lucht a little bit more time to execute.
Yeah, you're right, Chris. A little bit more time, because the plays were there. Easton had to throw the ball a little early, and our receivers just either coming out of the cut or not quite ready to make his cut, and just need a little bit, another second or two
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you can get another second. You generally always want to give your quarterback like 5 to 7 seconds to make a play happen. You know, at least 3 is what he needs to get set and throw a hot pass. So let's get that message across to our defensive linemen. You know, maybe it's going to take keeping 2 running backs in the backfield with him to be able to step up and be able to pick something up there a little bit to get the ball downfield.
Yeah, it could take Hall out of the offensive part of the game, but, you know, that's a big fellow back there, and it might need somebody that size to help do that chip block. Whoever's coming through, firing through on that right side of Chester, give that chip block so that play can happen.
That second line of protection, you know, that's really kind of what we need, that backside protection. You know, a right-hand quarterback, obviously his left side is going to be his backside all the time. Chester's defense has got a very strong right side of the ball right now, and that's our backside, and they're collapsing it. And you can see even with Gantner running the ball on some of those lead plays that we've had such success at, as he's running the ball, they're catching him from the backside. So contain that a little bit better, and I think Redbud's going to put some points on the board here the second half.
We need to get some points on the board for the fans, for the players. They got to get some momentum going, and we need to score. And just to get everybody fired up. I mean, the fans have just kind of been like we're a little shell shocked.
Yeah, and you know, we talk about momentum. You know, we talk about it week in and week out up here and how big it is, and having the fans on your side and the game going the way you want it to go, and the series, a drive, a play. You know, it all starts with the little stuff. It starts with the fundamentals. It starts with blocking, sticking with your block, running your routes, doing your jobs. That's how you get that momentum on your side. That's how you get the crowd back involved in the game, and that's how you score touchdowns and win football games.
Yes, you do. We have to get Uncle Mo back on our side.
That's right. That's it.
Uncle Mo's on the wrong side of the field right now, and we got to get him over here on our side to get some things going. Looks like we've got about 27 seconds left to go before kickoff. The Musketeers are stretching. I don't see the Jackets out yet, but we're going to take a little break here. We'll be back in a few minutes. Bob Ziffel, Chris Merring at Musketeer Field. Be back in a few.
At Farmers, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, like the SISR side swipe. And we covered it May 2nd, 2020.
Call my dad, Danny Schultz with Farmers Insurance.
Hey, welcome back to Musketeer Field. Bob Ziffel and Chris Mehring. Southern Illinois Sports Report, SISR Network with Oak 9 Productions. And folks, if you're at home, you're probably pretty comfortable because it is coming down in buckets right now with the rain. It is pouring.
Windy, cool, and just wet.
Fans have their umbrellas up. Some wishing they were at home.
Or sitting on a nice warm bar stool.
So we get ready to start the third quarter here. The Musketeers should be receiving because we kicked off to start the first quarter to start the game. So the Jackets will be kicking off. It's like we have 20 and 26 deep for the Musketeers. That would be Trace Wagner and Chase Lucht.
That little squib kick again here across the middle towards the sideline. So,
yeah, Landero set to kick off for the Jackets. Approaches the ball. And another squib kick. All fielded by number 12 for the Musketeers. Another good play on a wet bouncing ball.
yes, it was. Way to see it in right there, cover it up, and let's get our offense on the field here now, and let's make something positive happen. Let's get that momentum back in our favor.
We need Uncle Mo. Come on, Uncle Mo, show up. So the Musketeers have it 1st and 10. Ball at their own 37-yard line. Break the huddle, Lucht under center. Hall and Gantner, I formation. One receiver left, one right. Ball's given to Gantner, runs up the middle, not much there. It's like a loss of a yard on the play.
Yeah, we talked a lot about Redbud's positive yardage and passing their pass game and what they've able to so far succeed in doing. And this wet weather and those little drops falling from the sky right now are going to maybe change some of that up.
Yeah, this could make that ball a little slippery. We could have some turnovers here in the second half, but Musketeers break, Lucht under center. Hall and Gantner in I formation. One receiver left, one right. Ball's given to Gantner again up the middle. There is just not much there. That Chester defensive line and the backers are just doing a fantastic job filling those holes.
They are tough, man. They're meeting us right there at the line of scrimmage. And, we've seen so much out of Gantner here these past few weeks. And we talk about his yardage after contact and stuff. And Chester's just doing a great job gang tackling and open field tackling in general. They're putting on a clinic tonight as far as wrapping up and bringing down our fast, big running backs.
So no gain on that play, 3rd and 11. Lucht under center, I formation. Fake to Gantner, Lucht rolls left, looking, passes it to Hall. Hall hits. 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys riding Hall down.
That's some of that we like to see right there. A little bit of a rollout, play action fake, and roll it out to the outside and get those little 5 and 6 yard passes. Fortunately, not quite enough to pick up a first down. Brings up a 4th and about 2.
That engine number 44, it took an entire pack of Jackets to bring him down.
Yeah.
So nice gain on the play for the Musketeers. It's a 4th down now, 4th and a long 2. And Musketeers are going to go for it. Lucht in shotgun formation. 3 receivers right, 1 left.
Watch a little bit of a screen down here on this right side.
Looks like he's looking that way. Pass is completed. Oh, incomplete. The ball got knocked out.
Pass is incomplete.
Pass was intended for number 12 for the Musketeers, and he was drilled hard right in the back as that ball got there.
Yeah, I wish he would have checked down one more receiver there to the right side because he was in first down yardage. He kind of threw him right into traffic right there, but he could have caught one more here to the right side and checked down one more time. It may have been a little bit different.
So the Musketeers will take over on downs, or the Jackets take over on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball at the Musketeer 46-yard line. Quarterback's in shotgun formation. Looks. Passes. Looked like it might have been tipped by the Musketeers because it went off the hands of the intended receiver.
Yeah, threw it just a little bit behind them, but nice coverage there. I seen the adjustment kind of that they made at half. We had a guy down a distant down behind him,
Yes, we did.
Crossing route across the front. So nice to see out of that Redbud defense.
So Meredith goes out of the game. Stumpy in shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 3 right, receiver left in motion. Ball's given to the motion man, number 26. Runs around the left end of the Musketeers. Janney, the ball carrier. Still not down, and the Musketeers keep pushing him back. But the whistle's...
Devin Hall comes out of the pile there with the ball in his hands, but I think they blew it dead first.
Engine 44 came out of that pile with the ball, but it was blown dead. So he's going to bring up a third down for the Jackets, 3rd and 7. Ball on the Musketeer 42-yard line with 9:27 remaining in the third quarter. Stumpy in shotgun formation. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Single tailback. Looking to pass, looks to his left, throws balls floating up in the air and incomplete. Pass is broken up by Sam Easter.
Yeah, number 12, Sam Easter right there, really
I
want
know
that
it
one
was
back,
right there.
doesn't he? Yep.
It was right there. Like we said a while ago, when it happened to Chester, hit him in a bad spot right in the hands.
Yeah, that's it.
Hit us in a bad spot right in the hands.
It's a wet ball. Your gloves
wet
are wet
ball,
right
yep.
now, and you just want to, almost body catch right there and look that one all the way in because that was close.
So it's 4th down for the Jackets. They are set to kick. Musketeers aren't so sure they're going to kick. He's looking, does get it away.
Nice punt.
Nice punt. The ball goes towards the sidelines. Bounding, and down by the Jackets, deep in Musketeer territory.
Yeah, it was a great spiral punt right there. He's got all the time in the world, it seems like, to get one off, and then took his time, let his defenders get down the field, and took away the return for Redbud.
So it's going to be Musketeer football, 1st and 10. And the ball is on their own 4-yard line, so our backs are pinned against our own goal line.
Yeah, I expect a little lead play here around the Redbud right side and give us a little more breathing room right there and then get back into our passing rhythm.
Musketeers break the huddle. Lucht in shotgun formation. Man in motion. Fake to the motion man. Lucht keeps it, runs up the middle, and just nothing there. Good play by the Chester defense.
Yeah.
Into the line of scrimmage.
So it looks like a loss on that play of 2.5, almost 3 yards. Call it 2nd and 13. Ball's on the Redbud 1-yard line, so we are going in the wrong direction. We got to get some positive yards to get some room here.
Yeah, typically there, as a play caller, you run the ball and give you a little more breathing room, but we haven't had a lot of success there running the ball so far tonight. So maybe stick to a little hot pass, hot route there, little 5-yard outs, and try to give us some distance that way.
So Lucht in shotgun formation. Takes a snap, drops straight back. He's looking. Ball's batted down to the line of scrimmage by the Jackets defense.
I think almost every ball he's thrown in the pocket tonight has been tipped in some way, shape, or form.
Especially when the pass is in the middle of the field. That's where they're getting tipped. Anything that's coming out to the sides, either flat, the left or the right, seems like those are getting off, but anything that's right up the gut.
Yeah, that big defensive line there for the Jackets is tough to contend with in the pocket.
So it's 3rd down, 3rd and 13 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 1-yard line. Lucht in shotgun formation. 2 backs. Lucht rolls, looking. Airs it out, lofts it over the top. Pass is completed to engine 44, Devin Hall. Engine number 44 hold that ball in.
Great throw, great pass. That's that little bit of a rollout that we'd like to see. Looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down.
Just looks like maybe might need a yard or 2. Still looking for there we go. Looks like it's 4th down, 4th and a yard.
And you're going for it here if you're Redbud. I mean, let's get this 1 yard we need, and I'm interested to see here. I'm kind of at a loss right now, not really knowing what to expect from the offense to get this 1 yard.
Well, it's empty backfield. Lucht keeps it straight up the gut.
Great call.
Lucht was not in shotgun. He stayed under the center that time. As soon as he got the ball, he just went right over the center's back.
Great play call. Great play call. Great execution. There's a little bit of that, changing that snap count up that we talked about.
Yep.
Walked up, went on touch or set as he would, and snapped the ball, got that yard, brings up a big first down. I love the play call. I love the execution. Great job by the Musketeers.
Yeah, great call. 1st down, 1st and 10 for the Musketeers. A little bit of breathing room here. The ball's on their 17-yard line. They're not pinned back on their goal line, so Lucht in shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff. Pass again out to, for Devin Hall. Passes incomplete. Led him a little bit too far.
Yeah, another one of the back foot passes right there, falling back, and he's not getting set to be able to make an accurate read and an accurate pass. He was wide open for probably a nice little 3 to 4 yard gain, but unable to get his feet set and get the ball off cleanly.
And if that engine would have got chugging, it could have been a lot more because
That's
it
right.
takes a lot to bring down Hall.
Down, the cheerleaders are throwing
2nd and 10 for the Musketeers. Ball on the 17-yard line on their own.
Ackerman Insurance Agency and Ratskeller.
Lucht in shotgun formation, 2 backs, 1 in I, 1 split right. Ball's given to Hall. Hits the line, pounds the line hard, turning those legs. Just can't get much going.
Just can't get much going with their run game right now. I mean, you got to give it to the Jacket defense right now because what we've seen in the previous leagues between the Hall Gantner combo has been a pretty unstoppable force for the most part. There's very rarely do we lose yardage with the ball in those guys' hands, and they're just coming up. I mean, got a little 1 yard gain on that, but took everything he had to get there. So I expect to see some more of this, airing the ball out and passing it a little bit down the field.
So it's 3rd down now for the Musketeers, 3rd and 9, ball on their own 19-yard line. Luck still in shotgun, 2 backs, 1 in I formation, 1 split to his right, 1 receiver left, 1 right. Fakes the handoff to Gantner. He's looking for Hall, still looking for Hall. Hall's double teamed, throws the ball deep down the field, intended for number 5. Pass is incomplete.
Yeah, a little miscue right there between quarterback and wide receiver, and he got kind of tied up with his defender. He was going to run a little dig route right there and kick it back to the inside of the field, but in the dig portion, he got a little tied up with the defender right there and wasn't able to cut it back across the middle.
It looked like he wanted to get that ball to Hall, but they double-teamed him. Chester's figured this play out. So Musketeers are going to punt. Luck is set to kick. Looks like Meredith is deep for the Jackets. Sees the snap. Kick is away. A little bit better kick this time. Ball bounds. Takes a good Musketeer roll. And the ball is down by the Musketeers, down by Gantner. No return. The ball is in Jacket territory, just on their side of the 50. It'll be on their 49-yard line.
Yeah, nice little punt right there. Let's pin them back into their zone here a little bit, and hopefully we can come up with a defensive stand here in the 3rd quarter.
So 6:03 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Officials are huddling. Maybe they're just getting rid of the wet ball. So I didn't see any flag. Nope, no flag. Okay, just changing the ball. So it's 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 49-yard line. 6:03 to go here in quarter number 3. Stumpy in shotgun. Meredith in motion, goes behind the quarterback. Give to the tailback. Runs straight up the gut. Nice hole for Kelkoff. Still spinning, still churning. Drags a couple of Musketeer defenders.
Yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves right here. You know, they're really trying to strip the ball. I noticed that right there. And standing, you know, that ideally when you're going to strip a ball like that, your linebacker steps in, try to stand a guy up, and your second guy comes in and punches the ball out. But he got 5 yards after contact right there and picked up a 1st down just for the simple fact of us trying to get a strip. So nice heads-up play there, but tackle first.
Yeah, so gain of about 14, 15 on the play. It's 1st and 10, Stumpy in shotgun. Back in motion, ball's given to the tailback, Kelkoff. Hits the front line. Not much there. He's still churning, still trying to fight. The Musketeers stood him up. Looks like gained about 4 yards.
Boy, the officials are really letting them play here tonight. Usually they get stood up like that in these wet, slick conditions, and that whistle's pretty early. But they're letting them play tonight, and they're standing them up and letting them get in the pile there and do a little bit of pushing and shoving. So it's kind of wet football game. I remember playing the Chester teams way back when.
So 2nd and 6 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 32-yard line. Stumpy in shotgun. Back in motion, gives to the back, number 40.
Handoff is to number 40.
Janney.
Isaac Johnny.
You know,
by 44.
It seems like when the Jacket ball carrier hits that line, they are full speed.
Well, and that's happening because we're not getting a lot of penetration in the backfield right now. There's no contact. He doesn't have to cut. He's hitting in the line of scrimmage untouched with a full head of steam, like you said. So tough. There was fullback on fullback right there. Hall against number 40 there of Chester. So
it's 3rd down for the Jackets, 3rd and 1. Ball on their own 27. Stumpy in shotgun. Gives the ball to Meredith. Meredith goes to the right. Oh, good play by the Musketeer defense. Forced him to cut back inside, and there was nothing there.
Great play right now, and brings up a 4th and about 2 for Chester.
That was a big play by the Musketeer defense.
That was a big play. That backer came down across the outside and really finished well. So
finished
nice
well,
job.
yep. Forced that play to go back inside for all his teammates to help out. So it's a 4th down, loss of a yard, 4th and 2 for the Jackets. Ball on their own 28-yard line. 3:48 left to go here in the third quarter. The Jackets are going to go for it. Handoff given to the tailback.
Isaac Johnny, the ball carrier.
Johnny, the ball carrier, looks like he's going to have enough for a Jacket first down.
Is enough for a first down. Yellow Jacket.
Yeah, they're in 4th down territory here all night. They're obviously they're wanting to punch another one in here and increase their lead and keep the ball out of the offense of the Musketeers.
So 1st and 10 Yellow Jackets, ball on the Redbud 23-yard line. Stumpy takes a snap, gives the ball to Janney.
There we go.
Not much there for the Jacket ball carrier. Hit by the Musketeer front line.
Yeah, nice job there by number 17 Freeze to step up and make a play. Also on the play, number 12 there's Sam Easter. They're just collapsing down right now and trying to take that inside run game away from them.
Yeah, no gain on that play. 2nd and 10 for the Jackets. 2:54 to go here in the third quarter. Stumpy again in shotgun formation, split backs. One receiver right, one left. Got a split end. Ball's given to number 22 for the Jackets. Tries to cut around the right side. Does cut the corner. Alvarez, the ball carrier. Nice run by the Jacket tailback. Big gain's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Jackets. 3rd and about 2.
Their backs are doing a great job running downhill, as we call it. You know, they're north and south right now. They turn the corner and they're just bringing it to the Redbud defense.
It seems like when we cut it off and can't get them to go outside, they go in, and that's when nothing happens. But once they get outside, Stumpy takes a snap, looking, throws towards the end zone. A lot of coverage by the Musketeers. Pass is incomplete. Good play by the Musketeer defense.
Yeah, that's right. They stay with him all the way to the backside of the end zone. We're able to go up front and get a hand on it and knock it away. Brings up another 4th down for Chester.
Yeah, 4th and 2 for the Jackets.
Well,
good play by Catholic. He jumped up and.
Looks like it's 3rd down. I'm sorry. They just changed it. He had the 4th down on the marker, but.
Okay, because the board has 4th down on it also. I thought it was 3rd.
Is there a penalty on the play? Oh, there was.
Yeah, there is a penalty on the play, so that's why it goes back to 3rd down. Holding call against the Jackets. Sorry, folks, didn't see that flag on the play with the rain. I couldn't see it.
That wet flag and that wet ground, you can't hardly see it.
So it remains 3rd down. It's 3rd and we'll call it 17.
Empty backfield here.
Empty backfield. He's going to air it out unless the back comes in motion. Nope. He's looking deep over the middle of the field. Throws it high.
Nice defense.
2 receivers in the same area.
Nice defense. That's he's on his back right there. That's what I like to see as your defender. You're going up to it from behind him. So great heads up defense right there to come up with a big stop and bring up a 4th and really long.
4th
now
and really
for
long. Yeah, Chester had 2 receivers the same spot, so I don't know if somebody ran the wrong route or that was the play design, but good play by the Musketeer defense. Stops the clock with 1:42 to go in the third quarter. 4th and 17. Ball on the Redbud 30-yard line. Stumpy and shotgun, one tailback. It's back to pass, looks, rolls right, throws long down the middle of the field. Intercepted by the Musketeers. Oh, number 23, Logan Cathell.
Yeah, intercepted on a 4th and long right there. Maybe you never know what's going to happen after the catch, though. So he saw it in and made a big play and gave some of that Uncle Mo you were wanting back to us.
Uncle Mo back.
Yeah.
Way to go, Uncle Mo. Helped out. Shame that he lost his footing because I think he had some return yardage set up there on that.
That's right.
So it's Musketeer football, but it is deep in their own territory on their own 10-yard line. So 1:34 to go in the third quarter. It's 1st and 10 Musketeers.
Yeah, with him lobbing that ball up here so far tonight, you knew something was going to happen here eventually. So
So Lucht in shotgun formation, single back. Hands the ball off to
33 Gantner, the ball
the Gantner. Looks like he got a yard or two. At least we ran it to the side instead of up the gut.
Yep. Yeah, picked up about a yard.
About a yard
there.
on that play.
Yeah, they're running these little play fakes over here on our secondary to keep these guys, their defense spread out a little bit, and they bid on it there a little bit that time.
So gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9 for the Musketeers. Ball on their own 11-yard line. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. Lucht is under center on this play. 2 backs. Ball's given to Gantner. Oh, Gantner, the ball carrier. They had Hall split wing, and he was trying to block, but he had his guy pinned off. But a defender came in behind Hall and caught Gantner for a gain of about a yard and a half, 2 yards.
Yeah, our linebackers did a nice job right there, coming down the line, running parallel with the line, and stepping up and making a tackle.
So it's a 3rd down for the Musketeers, 3rd and 7. Ball looks like it's on their 12-yard line. Should be the last play of the third quarter. Lucht at shotgun. Takes
Blitz
the snap,
comes.
fakes the handoff. Looking, throws off his back foot. Oh, pass is incomplete. Pass is intended for Hall. Stops the clock with 7 seconds to go.
4th and 7.
4th down for the Musketeers. I'm sure it's a punting situation.
Yeah, tough 3 and out right there, and just after that little bit of that interception and trying to pick up a 1st down and march the ball down the field here a little bit. Unfortunate now, Redbud's got a punt with 7 seconds remaining here in the third.
So Easton Lucht set to kick for the Musketeers. Meredith deep for the Jackets. He had time this time, got a nice kickoff. Fielded by Meredith. Oh, nice play by the Musketeer coverage team. Logan Cathell got down the field pretty quick and a good open field tackle.
Tackle by 23.
This will be 1st and 10 for the Jackets. Ball is in Musketeer country. Ball on the Redbud 31-yard line with 1.1 second to go in the third quarter. This should be the last play of the third quarter.
I would think so, yeah.
So Stumpy's in shotgun formation. Gives the ball to Meredith. And not much of a gain there for the tailback. And as we come to the end of the third quarter, the score is the Chester Yellow Jackets 21 and your Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back in a few.
My name is Tom Castellal, and I am a family nurse practitioner at Redbud Regional's Express Care Clinic. I chose a career in medicine because I was really wanting a career where I could make a difference in people's lives. I really wanted a job that it was my sole purpose just to help people. I really want them to come in, feel comfortable, let them know I'm listening to them as a person, and truly care about them like I'd care for one of my own family members. So in the Express Care Clinic, we see all types of patients. We will treat any strains, sprains, the common cold, coughs, and if you have any questions and you're not really sure where I should go for this, that's why the Express Care Clinic is here too, so that we can point you in the right direction. We know that illness and certain conditions aren't planned, and so that's why we tried to make sure that we were available for people no matter what time it was. And so our staff is here till 7 p.m. and then also we're available on weekends as well, so that way you can get the care you need no matter when it is.
Hey, welcome back to Musketeer Field. It's 1st and 10 Jackets. Ball on the Redbud 30-yard line. Ball's given to Meredith. Sweeps to the right side. Good penetration by the Musketeer defensive line.
Way to stick with it there defensively by Gantner, Went in low and tripped him up a little bit and was still able to come back and wrap him up with a couple of teammates and take him down to the ground.
Yellow Jackets 3rd and 9.
So it's 3rd down now for the Jackets, 3rd and 9. Ball is on the Musketeer 30-yard line. We appreciate everybody watching tonight's telecast on the SISR Network. We know there's baseball playoffs going on. For those that are dedicated watching the Musketeer game, the Red Sox are beating the Astros 3-1, going to the bottom of the third. Janney, the ball carrier, breaks a couple tackles, runs up the left sideline. Might have enough for a first down there. It's going to be close, Chris.
Yeah, it's going to be real close. It's just good, hard, aggressive ball running right now by Chester and the outside guys here, and how you would like to contain that edge a little bit more and make them cut it up towards our bigger backers, you know. But our DBs are having to step up and make some plays.
So the result of the play is a Jacket first down. It's 1st and 10, Chester. Ball is now on the Musketeer 20-yard line. So Jackets break the huddle, 1st and 10. On the Musketeer 20-yard line, Stumpy in shotgun formation. The back in motion, given to the back that's in motion.
Great defensive play.
And a flag throw comes in, too, at the end of that play.
Number 26.
Freddie Alvarez is the ball carrier, and a good play by the Musketeer defense.
Chase Lucht, way to get around that outside edge and take it away from him.
Penalty against the Jackets.
And there is a flag on the field against the Yellow Jackets.
Holding.
There's a holding penalty.
I think it happened right there at the tackle, too. He's holding him a little bit to get around the outside. And, Chase Lucht, great defensive stand right there.
So from the spot of the foul, that's a big penalty. That's about a 15-yarder. So it's still first down for the Chester Yellow Jackets, but it's 1st and 25. Ball on the Musketeer 36-yard line. Stumpy in shotgun. Fields the low snap. Blitz by the Musketeer defense. Stumpy airs it out. Oh, the receiver lays out. Looks like he may have caught the ball.
They came up with the ball right there, but great defensive coverage. That's what we talked about at halftime when we've been preaching right now is not letting one get behind you and make your plays from the backside in this kind of scenario where he's throwing those jump balls. So they were able to get the pass completed, but no yardage after the catch and great stop by Redbud.
Yep, no yaks and only a 4-yard gain on the play. So 2nd and 21, ball on the Musketeer 31-yard line. Stumpy still in shotgun. Janney in motion. Gives the ball to Janney. Sweeps around the end of the Musketeer defense and knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out of bounds by Capital.
Looks like close to the original line of scrimmage.
Going to make a 3rd down, 3rd and 10.
Looks like a 3rd down now for the Jackets. It's looks like it's 3rd and 9. Ball is on the Musketeer 20-yard line.
Yeah, I'd like to see Lucht in there, the captain of that defense right now, keeping his guys a little bit more fired up and letting them know how crucial the stop this is here.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be 2-down territory, so we need two big plays.
Yeah.
3rd and 9. Stumpy in shotgun. And a official's timeout. Timeout called by the Jackets. With 10 minutes and 18 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. The Chester Yellow Jackets 21. Redbud Musketeers 0. We'll be back after these messages. Had to do a little hydration. So welcome back from the timeout. It's 3rd down and 9 for the Jackets. Ball on the Musketeer 20-yard line. Chester offense, every play is in shotgun, so Stumpy's in shotgun, split backs. Looks like the ball's on the ground. But recovered by the Jackets.
Yeah, that's that big stop I was wanting right there. Bring up a 4th and long.
Yes.
You know, I know we're in 2-down territory, but if you can stop and bring up a 4th and 10 instead of that 4th and 3
Right,
and 4th and 2, I mean, it's such an important play that cannot be overlooked.
Yes, that's a 2-yard loss. That's huge. So that's 4th and 11. Stumpy and shotgun, empty backfield, but I'm sure there's going to be a player coming in motion soon. Nope, no motion. Stumpy looks straight down the middle, throws it high. Oh, the pass is broken up by the Musketeers.
Nice defense down there with a couple wide receivers, a couple receivers in the area.
We had a cornerback in front and behind.
Yeah, big takeaway there by Redbud, and now it's time. Like I said, you know, Lucht, if he had his defense fired up right there for that big 3rd down stop that we so desperately needed, and then to create the turnover now on that 4th down, ball's back in our offensive hands. Let's roll out here a little bit, spread their defense out, and let's punch one in here.
We need a score, so it's 1st and 10 Musketeers, turnover on down, ball on their own 21-yard line. Lucht and shotgun. Rolls out, but a pressure by the defense doesn't allow that rollout to happen.
Yeah, and we haven't had a lot of luck. I'd like to see him sticking to that right side. That the strong right side of the Chester defense, which would be our offensive left, it's been stout all night long. So we haven't been able to do anything to our offensive left side of the ball. So
yeah, Lucht wanted to roll out, and there was a yellow jacket right in his grill. So a loss of 2 yards on that play. 2nd down and 12. Ball on the Musketeer 19-yard line. Clock continues to run. 8:59 to go in the 4th quarter. Lucht is in shotgun formation. Offense is all spread wide.
Middle screen.
Middle screen set up. Pass is completed. Good play by the Musketeer offense. Good play. Good design. Middle screen is completed to Gantner.
Great play call at the perfect time right there on a long 3rd down attempt to come up with a nice little 15-yard pickup and get a big 1st down.
I think that Jacket defense was licking their chops. They thought they had a clean slate to the quarterback. So a good play by the Musketeers. Play results in a 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball at the Redbud 33-yard line. 8:24 left to go here in the quarter number 4. Lucht is in shotgun. Single back. Lucht keeps the ball, follows Gantner. Breaks a tackle or two, still on his feet, fighting.
Yeah, I tried to run a little play action lead play right there, if you will. Fake the handoff and then follow him through the hole, but able to pick up a couple yards on the play.
That gain of 2 yards, 2nd down and 8 now for the Musketeers. Ball at their own 36-yard line.
I kind of got to see him airing it out here again and then throwing the ball down their right side.
Well, I think the Chester defense has figured out if Hall comes into the pass pattern, they're double teaming him.
Yeah, they've pretty well taken him out of this game thus far this evening.
So it looks like Hall's at tailback. Ball's given to Engine 44. Burning, churning, tumbling, bumbling. Gains some nice yards. They put Engine 44 at tailback that time, Chris.
Yeah, they did. Coming up with some big yardage and some yardage after contact right there.
So 3rd down now for the Musketeers, 3rd and 3. Ball at the Redbud 41-yard line, 7:04 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. See if Hall's going to remain at tailback. Looks like he is. Looks like Fleming might be the fullback. Lucht under center is given to 40.
Unreal.
Engine 44 just busted through that line, and he's going to be close to a 1st down.
Looks like he's got enough.
The official on this side is marked shorter, but
great carry by Devin Hall right there.
Musketeers.
You know, Mitch Fleming in there at fullback, I've heard nothing but good things about him at the fullback position. He runs hard, he plays hard, he goes to the whistle, and he's just downright tough. So I like what they've done here to mix it up.
So Engine 44 still at the tailback, still has the ball. He is a load to bring down.
Yeah, we're just back to that Redbud power offense right now.
Matthew James gonna make it 2nd down.
So nice run by Hall, gain of almost 4 yards there. We'll call it second down and 6. We'll give him 4 yards on that play. Ball on the 49-yard line of the Musketeers. Hall still at tailback, Lucht under center. Ball's given to Hall again. Oh, a nice play by the Chester defense. 25 knife through there and grabbed him by the shoe tops.
Yep, just enough to trip him up, but still not after about a yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and a long 5.
3rd and 5 for the Musketeers. Ball is just across midfield, so we'll put it at the Jackets' 49-yard line. 5:34 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lucht still under center, I formation. Hall at tailback, Fleming at fullback. Fake to Hall. Lucht rolls right, looking. Throws, got a man open. Oh, incomplete.
Intended for number 5, Shimwell.
Pass was intended for Shimwell, number 5 for the Musketeers.
4th down, 4th and 5.
Brings up now a 4th down for the Musketeers. .521 stops, incomplete pass, stops the clock with 5:21 to go. Musketeers need a big play. They've got a nice drive going. Need to keep Mo on our side and try to get a score here. So it's 4th and 5.
Luck goes under center.
Lucht under center, single tailback. Oh, good play by the Musketeer offense. They did a hard count and
that's good
made the
discipline
Jackets
football
jump
right
offside.
there. We talked about it at halftime about changing up that snap count.
Yep.
Second time this half, the snap count alone has helped us tremendously. Going on set down here or touchdown here to be able to get that first down in the 3rd quarter, and now here in the 4th quarter, that hard count, be able to draw them off sides, pick up first down.
That was a great design by the offense to try to draw them off, and it worked. So the play does give the Musketeers a first down.
Yeah, let's stick with some of that power football here again. Let's work Devin Hall and let's work that horse.
I think we need to keep altering that snap count. Maybe go on set, go on 2 every once in a while instead of always on 1. So Easton rolls right. It got Hall open. Hall catches the ball. The engine is chugging.
Complete the Hall.
Nice play. Gain of it looks like maybe 7 yards on that play.
Here we go now. Brings up a second and about 3, long 2 maybe. Nice. He had time there to throw the ball a little bit.
Yep.
Rolled around that right side like we've talked about. That's been successful for him. So nice little drawn up play there by the Musketeers.
Yeah, we're getting that ball to Engine 44's hands, and he's a load. So Lucht goes under center, single back. Hall split to the right. Fake the pitch. Ball's given to Hall in motion. Not much there. Maybe about a yard.
Yeah, I'd like to see that pitch fake carried out there a little bit better, and really sell it because picked up a couple yards there, but you can't really quit after the fake.
Right.
So
Yep.
I'd like to see him carry that out there a little bit more and to get them backers to bite a little harder.
So we'll call it no gain on that play. It's going to be 3rd down, 3rd and 3. Ball's on the Chester 37-yard line. Clock continues to run. 4:09 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lucht is under center. We got Hall back at fullback. Gantner at tailback. Ball's given to Gantner. Follows the Engine 44 through the hole. Big hole. Gantner rumbles through that hole.
Big hole. 3rd down conversion successful there. Picked up a nice little 7-yard carry, I would say. A big first down, and as we're getting edging closer to the red zone.
Yes, they are. Good play. Got a good drive going. A lot of good plays. Result of that play is a first down for the Musketeers. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the Yellow Jackets 29-yard line. So we are inching closer to that end zone. 3:44 to go here in the 4th quarter. Lucht keeps the ball. Rolling around the right side. Still running. Pushed down after a nice gain. Looks like it could be another Musketeer first down.
Another Musketeer first down and gets us inside the red zone for the first time tonight. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing by the change up and the plays and the calls and the positions on the Redbud offense.
Agreed. Good run by Easton Lucht as the Musketeers are first down. It's 1st and 10. Ball's on the Jackets' 15-yard line.
As Devin Hall comes out of the game.
1st and 10 Musketeers.
He might need a little breather. He's been working pretty hard.
Yes, he has.
So it looks like Lucht is in shotgun. Oh, late pitch. Ball's on the ground.
Pitch is
Recovered by the Yellow Jackets.
by the Musketeers. And
The defensive front for the Jackets blew that play up. They knifed right through, and Lucht had to pitch the ball quick.
Yeah, and as Derek Government's hands on his head right there, can't really believe it happened. A kind of a rushed pitch. It was a good read. I just wasn't able to see it in and turn the ball up. Kind of bobbled from the get-go there off the pitch, and fortunate for the Musketeers, it's a turnover inside the red zone.
Yeah, what a bad break. Has had a great offensive sequence going there, and chewed up a lot of clock. We have 3:03 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's Jacket football, 1st and 10. Stumpy's in shotgun formation, gives to the back. Looks like it could be Kelkoff.
Yeah, Chester's going to be run right now and eat that clock off after they've seen a little bit of what Devin Hall can really do out there and in that tailback position and march the ball down the field. They don't want to see that again, so it's going to be a lot of run game now for Chester to try to close this thing out for them.
What point, if you're the Musketeers, do you start calling your timeouts, or do you with the score being 21-zip?
I mean, I can't unless it's the ball's in our possession. I can't really see burning them right now.
2nd down and 7 for the Jackets. Stumpy in shotgun. Back in motion. Ball's given to 26. Alvarez slips a couple tackles. Looks like he may have enough for a 1st down. Officials are spotting the ball. And they have signaled 1st down for the Jackets. 2:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Clock stops while they move the chains. Now it's restarted. 1st and 10 Jackets, ball on their own 31-yard line. Stumpy in shotgun formation, 3 receivers right. Gives to the tailback.
Getting a little chippy out there, getting a little
Yeah,
aggressive.
I saw that too.
Yep, emotions are kind of high.
Couldn't quite tell who the ball carrier was on that play.
Let's just play good, clean Redbud football right now. Let's get this thing. Let's see if we can't get us another stop right here, and with just a little over a minute left on this running clock here in the fourth quarter, possibly one more possession. Chester's waiting it out right now. They're going to be waiting until the official starts giving the signal on time on the play clock before they're going to be snapping the ball.
Yep, we're right at 1 minute right now, so it's 2nd and 7. Chester breaks the huddle, run to the line. Stumpy's in shotgun. Quick snap. Ball's given to Alvarez.
Alvarez, a ball carrier.
And he took a slide so he wouldn't go out of bounds.
Tackled by Lucht.
Play should give the Jackets a 1st down, and it does.
Gives them a 1st down, stops the clock with 49 seconds left to move the chains.
1st and 10.
Once the chains are set and the ball is spotted, the clock will start. It has started. 47 seconds to go. And it looks like the Jackets are lining up in their victory formation. Stumpy is under center. Takes the snap and takes the knee. 31 seconds to go, 30 seconds.
That should just about do it.
They should not have to run another play. Looks like the players are shaking hands. Good sportsmanship.
Be enough to run the clock out.
On both sides, shaking hands. Good hard-fought game. And 9 seconds, the clock is still ticking.
Let's give a round of applause for both teams.
So the Musketeers fought hard.
Yeah, they had their hands full tonight with Chester. Chester is a dang good football team.
Really good football team.
They've got a lot of talent. I expect them to do very well this year. I mean, they have done pretty well this year already, and with this win tonight, could possibly be looking at a playoff picture. Was their 5th win, I believe, tonight? You said they were 4-3 to start with.
That makes them 6-2 overall now and 4-1 in the conference.
So that should seal their playoff berth right there with 6 wins.
Yep.
And they're a tough team. I expect them to do very well. Redbud had a pretty decent game tonight. You know, it took us a little bit to get the Chester game plan kind of figured out. It's coming up with something we could do. After that half, though, we came out and played a good second half of football. I feel like moved the ball well defensively, had a turnover, had an interception, forced them to punt. So the second half was a lot different football team I seen out of Redbud.
Well, I believe Chester only had the one touchdown in the second half.
Correct, yeah.
So the Musketeer defense did stiffen up, but it's a bad break. We had the ball. We had it moving. Had Uncle Mo on our side for a little bit, and then we had a great play by the Chester defense knifing through on that pitch play and caused a turnover.
And it's good to see the coaching staff from the Musketeers being able to switch stuff up, to be able to change a little play calling up, going under center, going back to shotgun, putting Devin Hall at tailback, first time we've seen him in that position, the position all year, running him out at the slot, switching up, bringing Mitch Fleming in, at fullback, and giving some of these guys a few reps and changing it up. That they're not a team that's just going to sit back and let it come to them. They're always working and always trying to figure something out to improve themselves throughout the game, and that's what I really like out of the coaching staff and the Musketeers in general. We get players playing positions they haven't played a lot tonight. Starters playing positions they haven't played a lot tonight, and for them to come up and fill those roles and do their jobs, it's just a great effort.
It was. I mean, the score doesn't show it. It's 21-0, but the young men fought hard. It was senior night, not only just for the football players and the cheerleaders, but for all the fall sports. So you had cross country and all the other sports. So it was a good night for the senior athletes.
I don't know about a good night with the rain and the wind and the cold, but it was a good night for us sitting in the booth watching a little football, right?
It was a good night for them to be honored for their 4 years of being in sports at Redbud High School here. But tough break for all the seniors that they couldn't get a win on senior night, but still a hard-fought game. Nothing to hang your head about.
They played their hearts out tonight.
They
really
really
did. And both sides of the ball gave them, they gave it all they had tonight, left it all out on the field, and that's all you can ask for.
So this was the last home game of the year for the Musketeers. It's going to be our last broadcast for the year also, unless somehow we get a home game because somebody's field has problems. We got to play our last game here, but looks like it should be it. Hope everybody enjoyed these broadcasts. Ben Koopman does a great job getting everything set up. Oak 9 Productions, Illinois Sports Report, the SISR Network, and we hope everybody really enjoyed it. We enjoy it. We enjoy bringing this to you guys, and enjoy our sponsors. The guys for the commercials, they help us out, and really hope everybody enjoyed it. We had a good time. And looking forward to more games. So Bob Zipfel, Chris Mehring for SISR Network with Oak 9 Productions saying good night. Thank you very much for paying attention, and we'll see you next time.